Hello everyone, welcome back. We're doing another video. We're doing a GenSpark review. Hi Eric. Hello GenSpark team. So I won something like a giveaway, like a July 4th, and then after one of them was kind of saying that like if you enter, you have a chance in getting a free month of like one of the highest tiers. So I got one of them. So thanks again to Eric and the team for giving me some of the stuff. Okay, so I've done stuff before on GenSpark. There's the slides, there's the docs, there's the sheets. So I'm going to show you some of my previous work. Working on a couple of other things, but for example, like I would have to say, like I have some other projects I've done like thumbnails. So like for example, like I have like a lot of type of stuff. I've been working on it for a while. But for example, let's go here. So for example, like Erica, this is what like one of my previous things I was doing. So like, it's kind of simple. I've improved on it. But like what originally this was supposed to just be a simple financial dashboard, then it turned into something else. Then it turned into like a full blown can I make something out of sci-fi scenario? So like this is just a simple financial dashboard that I did before originally. But then it turned into something else, and then something else, and then something else, and then something else. This is one of them. This is one of the stuff like you can do with it. Just to give you like an idea, you can make financial dashboards and a lot of other type of stuff. So this is one of the ideas that you can do with it. Then you got the super agents. So let's say for another feature is, let's say for example, like I've integrated like I integrated all my Gmail and everything. So like if, for example, if you want to see all your Gmail or like any of your calendars, you can just integrate it. And then after you click on this, check my upcoming calendar, check my latest Gmail. And then obviously you can add files, you can research yourself. So there's a browser that they're going to be dropping soon, which is going to be very interesting. It's kind of like, it is the competition to Fellow. So that's another one. So for example, you got the drive right here. So for the AI drive, obviously I have Erica. I was trying to do something there with her. It's one of my projects I was telling you. This is a lot more advanced now. So for example, like with the slides, so now I can do like the slides says new update. It's this. Okay, 1, 3. Okay, we got another update. Interesting. So for example, I'm going to do a slide on something. So I'm just going to import something. I can either import from my Drive, Google. So Google Drive might be rest in peace soon. I'm going to do something from my local browser. So for example, I am going to do this, for example. And then, of course, they have to be. I need to tell Eric about this. Them smaller than 2 megabytes in the team. Let's see what I can find here. Okay, so okay, so here's the prompt. It's right there, and then let's see what we got. This is just an example. I have some other stuff that I want to add to Erica, but like this is just like one of those examples that like a friend of mine that I spoke to sent me some of his stuff, but like there's like other things as well. But like, so for example, I'm just using this as an example. Sometimes like other people do like similar things. Ah, that happened. Oh, it didn't complete. Oh, I hit my sidebar thing. Let me go into my home. Let me go to. Oh, is it still say somehow? Ooh. Okay, we're good. Okay, everyone. Now we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was just said. Oh no, no, no. Are we good? Um, okay, so looking like the outline of this. Okay, so like this is definitely like their version of like how Fellow does its summarized reports. Interesting. Okay, so looking like the slide, so there it's just doing a lesson. And I'm gonna see how the sheets are. Okay, so here are the slides. So for okay, so now it's doing all the code type of stuff, but like coding and everything. But like it's 15 slides, so looking like it's doing jewelry manufacturing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was doing something for that for a video actually. So perfect type of stuff. So like it's giving me the slide breakdown and like implementing certain other types of things. So I think that's actually really good. So it's like just kind of just like generating everything. So like if you have the cover, I got everything. Oh. So we're gonna do the docs. So obviously with the docs, it's just basically like organizing your documents and everything. So yeah, pretty much Word is kind of, well, ooh, Office, what have you done? Um, so yeah, this is pretty much like in a way like how Fellow does a comprehensive report. It's just in a different type of way. Very interesting though. Like bit by bit, and like this is how you do your presentation and then get more organized. Um, I do like this. Like look at this. Like this is how you keep yourself organized. Like and like how I'm looking at it, like, and yes, obviously I'm an influencer, but like even for like influencers, like, hey, I need to do a pitch for something like this. You can either use Fellow too, which is also a good alternative. But like, I think the slides is very interesting because that it gives you like a visual representation. So does Fellow, but like they do it more like in kind of like a PowerPoint type of way, which is very interesting. And like I think like PowerPoint is pretty old, but like it's still being used to a certain degree. But like it just feels more sleeker and a lot more optimized in that type of way, instead of the way it is. Like Fellow is also sleek and optimized, but like Fellow's a lot more like definitely more like boardroom business type of scenario, which is also interesting. But now let's say you don't want to get so boardroom and so technical because maybe like it depends on who you're presenting to. Like obviously yes, if you need to like do something like that at the boardroom, I could put that too if I wanted to. It all depends on the prompt. But like yeah, but now let's say you have like some sort of like college presentation or university presentation, but then at this point, like I'm remembering the whole Ty Lopez type of scenario of like just go on the internet and then you'll in a couple of years you'll just be relevant, and then lo and behold. But like aside from that, but now let's say you have a presentation, like some sort of presentation, like a work presentation, like, well, it's not, you're not a director, but just a simple work presentation, about like maybe the quarter, maybe you're just a simple manager or like a supervisor, or somewhat of a college presentation, because now college with AI, everything's now, like they're even now AI type of classroom and everything. Reminds me of another movie I watched called Speak Evo, so I checked that out. But like, aside from that, um, but yeah, like a simple presentation, and then you can just organize it instead of spending 40 hours on, I need to do this, and then I to like, no, just organize it. Hey, hey, I need to search the web, I need to do this, I need to do that. Now with the browser, it's a lot easier, like connected to the function of ChatGPT and everything with the browser. And then you can copy that and then put it into your AI drive, and then just like, hey, I need this, boom. Hey, I need this for my drive. I need to select it in a certain format, in a certain way like this, and then boom, 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 boom. Look at that, man. Like it's like, and like it just step by step, and then and then you're saving yourself so much time. Like, what would that take you? Maybe something that take you months to do, maybe in a couple of days, or maybe in a couple of hours. Like I don't know why people are just sort of going against it. Like, oh no, it's this. Like no, this literally, and it even has save points too. Kind of like a game where you have like how you get to like a certain checkpoint, and I like that. Like look at that. And I made pretty good websites too as well. Like I made websites, I made like other type of stuff, thumbnails. Their thumbnails are actually really, really good. Um, Even for like the image gen 4, like Gemini is not too bad, but like if you really want to look into like website structure, like not sorry, the thumbnails, not website structure. I was talking about website. If you want to look into like photo structure and like thumbnail structure, I think, in my opinion, like because GenSpark is a mixture of agents and MOE. Then like it selects like from the best agents to make the best thumbnails, and like I've already used some of their thumbnails and it's like really, really good. But I never knew that you can actually import like the company type of thing. Like let's say you're talking about like a certain review, like you're talking about ChatGPT and everything, you can put that in, and then it'll make you like have a nice professional thing with the logo of like GenSpark or like whatever thing you're reviewing, and then you can like do it. Like I did like a review for like the browser, like the one on Tunnelwood Fellow, and I did a good job, and like it presented everything very, very nicely and sleek, and like that's what I wanted. Like and like I like how it incorporates, like it centers a lot of type of stuff. It centers like the main focus obviously would be GenSpark or whatever that thumbnail needs to do, and then it puts the text there, and then like it puts like a nice type of background of like if you're talking about like whatever it could be. But yeah, look at this. Like look at this. Like so that was just generated maybe in a span of like 10 to 15 minutes. So there you go. So you got this. It's your approach. Increasing demand and quality requirements, global market structure, and your traditional cost and process consumed stuff. Next slide. Research objectives right there. The methodology report. Identify, do, check, and action. Warranty quality management. ISO 9001. Process control procedure requirements for casting quality. Like, look at all this. Like, and it's just like something that would have taken months to do is like, there you go, look at this. That is sleek. That is very sleek. Look at this. Boom. That's like, look at that. Again, thank you, Eric, and thank you, team. Very happy. So, and then you got the sheets right here. This is just the slides. So like, for example, like, so you can do like unleash the power of sheets, auto-find companies, people, papers, or products or anything, transforming data into powerful. So like, we're going to do another sheet. So we're going to do something else, right here. So for like a sheet, that's some other type of stuff. So, let's see this one. This is something. I don't know. Let's see what this is. This is just something I wanted to see. So there you go. It's a research paper about Tiffany and Co. More jewelry. Go figure, right? So these are just examples of like certain things. Oh yes, now I'm remembering. I'm remembering where I'm getting this from because I think I did a comprehensive review about from yeah from Fellow, and it gave me like other type of things about jewelry and other breakdowns. Yes, now I remember exactly because I was trying to do something for another subscriber of mine, and it gave and I was kind of like a follow up video to like another video that I was doing about jewelry. And then yeah, these are like the stints that I got from. Okay, yeah, now like another. Okay, yeah, now I'm kind of remembering. And then like sometimes like what it did is that like it broke down all the information, and obviously what the browser did, like it scanned everything, and obviously like what would be like the best types of competitors and everything, because he was looking at like an analysis, and then obviously like these are the things that I got from the browser. Yeah, that now I'm remembering now. Like, wait a minute, this sounds awfully familiar. This sounds awfully familiar. Like yeah, because what it did is it scanned and it downloaded certain things and it put it like yeah. Now I'm kind of remembering exactly where this is from. Yeah, because I said to myself, wait a minute, this sounds awfully familiar. But yeah, these are all like certain things that, but even like GenSpark can do, like they can learn and they can actually do all that, like and like do all that, and like add all these features. But like it so far, like I'm excited for the, but again, so far I'm excited for the launch on the Windows. But we'll definitely see how this goes. But yeah, now like, oh, more jewelry. Okay, okay, now I remember exactly where I'm getting this from. But yeah. So what it's trying to do is now, oh, so it's kind of like an Excel type of scenario, and Excel is not dead. Oh man, PowerPoint, Word, Excel. It's just, I'm just looking at this and it's like, bro, this is insanity. It's over. Just like it's over. Just it's done. Look at this shit. No, this is insanity. And yes, we're doing one of like this is insane. It's done. Excel's dead. PowerPoint's dead. Word's is dead. like like everything. It's done. Like all these things that were supposedly king. Like it's done. Bro, this is insanity. I'll be back, guys. I just need to do something, but we will be back as this generates. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so pretty much, yeah. So the big Excel, like just like Excel and all this type of stuff, boom, all right here. Better analysis, everything, bro. And then you can do an export. You can do it into PDF. Then, that's insanity, like, bro. That's nuts. So with AI docs, I told you can do like some documents. So like for example, this is just decide what you want to do to report a contract. So AI docs, it's just pretty simple. As you can see right here, Emily Anderson. These are just the templates, but like for example, like all I gotta do is like, hey, can you type me? Can you make me like a report or a survey based on something? And then right here, you'll get like, this is just a resume, but you get exactly like this. You get all your technical skills and everything. So this is what will be generated. I could generate it, but like there's just an example right here. So I guess making it a little bit easier. And then if you want to download this template, then you have the download feature, and then you can just change everything, and then like just put in your contact and your information. This is just for a resume. We're going to go back to the docs again. And then obviously now let's say this is just for job applications, but now let's say you want to do something for business communications. This is just another example right here, like an event rundown. It's already done. 8:30, do this. 9:30, do this. 10:30, kind of like a checklist. And then we're going to go back to that again. And then you got reports and analysis right there, like a market, as you can say, executive summary, introduction. You have to perform surveys. Hey, I'm here at such and such, type it in, doing a survey. I want to know about this. And then obviously you got all your legal type of stuff. And yes, like I keep on saying, like again, like it can generate invoices. It can do all this type of stuff. So all you accountants, you're done. Boom, AI done. Forms, all those people, hey, I'm from such and such place, and then you slam the door in the person's face, yeah, it can be done. Or they'll just probably send you by email, and then after it'll probably end up being in the spam folder, but there's that. Report analysis, I kind of did something already like this already. So like an annual breakdown of Q1, obviously kind of like with the other examples right there, with the sheets and everything. Education and training. So you can make a study plan, you can do all this type of stuff, as you can see right here. Study plans right there. And then study plan, forms, as I said, hey, I'm from such and such company, this and that. You can do like a survey. And then legal and finance right there. Here's an invoice, such and such at such and such. Da, 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 invoice to such and such at, there you go. So again, all the people who don't adapt, and ironically, a lot of there's a joke about how America does type of stuff, China makes it better, and then Europe doesn't do anything. They just say we're going to add more bureaucracy. So yeah, so this is a good way to cut through the bureaucracy, and then yeah. As I say, like if they don't adapt, like that's what I'm saying. Everyone who isn't adapting is just going to be done. You're just going to get this one guy like me saying, "Hey, just use this," and it'll be so much simpler. And then you got your so let's say you want to do like a good like campaign, like a flyer or something along those lines. Flyers don't really exist. But if you want to do something like this, boom, right there, it'd be kind of cool. Or let's say you want to do something like in planning, and that kind of this weekly planner already did that. Already, but then you can do all this, or like you can attach a document if you already have like a certain like document or something along those lines. You can do that too, and then you have your AI chat. Hey, how can I help you? I don't know, GPT-4, and then it can search the web for you. So this is just kind of like you're just chatting. If you want to like maybe formulate some ideas. So for example. I'm just gonna do this one. Okay, so like for example, a sci-fi and dystopian novel. Um, I'm just gonna do the mixture of agents because I'd rather do that. Oh, I got Opus, so that's gonna maybe be kind of useful for me. But I also have Opus on Black Box too. But again, um, this is an MOE, so like I got the Opus, so I might check into this one, see how good it is. So we're just going to do that, and then we can maybe search the web too, because why not? The more information, the better. So we're just gonna do this. See what we got. I'm already doing something already with this, but like this is just for the sake of an example. So I already have my idea done, but like just for example, like let's say someone wants to do something like this, like because dystopia is actually becoming sci-fi, and dystopia is actually going up a lot higher in genres, movies, everything, and all that game. So right now it's just basically searching the web, it's doing MOE. I would put on the MOE because like I know people have their preferences, but like with the MOE, it's a lot better, the mixture of agents, because you can get as much information as possible, and then you can actually form a better idea. So to sum this up, this is like Notebook LM on steroids. I'm just pointing it out, people. Notebook LM is kind of similar, makes it like kind of like a map and a kind of like so you can have like a visual representation of stuff. This is pretty much Notebook LM on steroids. I'm just being honest here. It's like I'm Notebook LM, but better. Oh yeah, yes you are. There you go. Pretty much, yeah. Like I said, this is Notebook LM, but a hell of a lot better. There you go. And then, like I said, you got your mind map, just like I said. Boom. This actually could be useful for me now, actually. Boom, right there. Hallelujah. And then we're gonna go back to the home. Either the docs or the chat. So this is call for me. So this one is more for your phone. If you have like a phone, you can like call someone, and then pretty much it will like if the hey I'm running late or something on your phone, you can just do that, and then after like hey, since I'm running late, I'm just letting you know that Mr. Z or Sutton or like Monica or like Roberto or Michael is running a little bit late. Just to let you know, and then it will call for you. Obviously, so we're gonna go back to because Super Agent obviously is it can make you stuff as I showed you, and then we're just gonna go to all agents. So you got the Syndrome Super Agent, you got the slides I've done the docs, download for me. So let's say for example like download for me. So let's say for example, I'm just gonna do like a task on this one. Download into AI Drive. So like for example like you would need like information on something about like something real quick. Like I need information about the Q3 report. I don't have any time. Download it for me, and then I can throw it in, and after that I can make something. You can do that. So for example, please download Q2 report. I'm just going to show you something from AMD. Then AMD and hit confirm, and then right there, and then I'm just going to download it. There you go, boom. So obviously there's no financial report available at this period, but if there was, obviously it would download it for me because obviously the second quarter is starting. But let me search. At the moment for the 2024, there's, oh, they actually, yeah, they got the earning call right there. This is last year's one. But yeah, so pretty much you got the right there. I can go on to the folder, and then obviously this is just for the sake of the example. I'm gonna probably, but there you go, and then there you go. So you got that, and then you can fact check type of stuff. Fact check is fact check. Zuck said that fact check are just basically people's opinions. I kind of figured. And then you got the research. So I've already done all this like already before with the slide. So I kind of searched it up and then I put that research into that. So that's already been. So we got the AI chat, which I already did. So for example, we can translate stuff. So an image studio. So for example, like I've already generated this type of stuff, but like let's say for example, I want to generate an image. And then I'm just going to do, I don't like to auto size it. I do like the 16:9 because it just feels auto style. I don't really care. And then you got the auto prompt. You can do it like an auto prompt. For example, can you please make me a nice photo of some otters fishing. There you go. Can you please make me a nice photo of some otters fishing? So like just. Okay, so I want to do that. I'm not going to remix it. I'm just going to keep the auto style, the auto prompt. I'm just going to do all that. And then this is going to generate me a nice photo of some otters fishing. I'm not the biggest fan of Flux, but again, that's just my personal opinion. Flux is not too bad, but again, okay, so maybe it could be a little bit different. Try auto prompt. I think, okay, so the dev is not too bad. The pro just did a terrible job. Recraft, I don't know what it's even on. But I think the best, okay, so Flux isn't too bad. Maybe because I have that. So, okay, so in other words now, okay, so now I want to do a video. So now let's say, okay, I can just go straight to image to video. Okay, so that makes it even simpler. So we're going to do this. We're going to go to image to video. And with this, okay, so we got seed dance. Okay, so I can't do the VO3 for some reason, which is because I just can't. We got CLS Light, we got Minimax reference, you can't use that either. Got high ON, runway. Got VO2, I'm not too sure why I can do VO3, and just maybe because of the plan. So we're just going to use CDance Pro right here, and we're going to have a 5 to 10 second video. We're not going to auto prompt it, and then we are going to put cute otters. Later, let's go to okay, so the otters from the photo catching a nice big trout. Okay, so there you go. And 5 to 10 seconds. Out of everything, I do like Seed Dance. It just seems a lot better. Pixarverse isn't too bad either. But I'm just liking the Seed Dance a lot better. High One is not too bad either. WAN is interesting too, but I still say that. So there's that. So I want to see if I can maybe do 3 to 5 and then see what the models are. Interesting. I made like So this one is, I already know, but I do like C dance, so we can do a mixture of agents, but okay, so I'll have to so there's interesting. Oh, I got you now. No, it should tell me for the durations. That's 10 seconds, and then I should be able to do VO for some reason, and then this is 16 by 9, yeah? Or 9 by 16, okay, interesting. I'll have to look into that a little bit. But we're gonna do C-Dance Pro. I do like them a lot better. You can do mixture of agents too, but like, I already have my preference on this one. The photos is different. Okay, so. I know I can do mixture of agents, but I do have my preferences on the video type of stuff. The photos is just like, it's not too bad. Like the MOE isn't too bad, but like I think I already know what the videos. I already have my preferences. I know I like C dance or high one. It just feels a lot better. But C dance is winning at the moment, so I do want to use that. WAN is not too bad either. I have used WAN. It's actually pretty good too, but like it's just, in my opinion, with the generation and the realism of a lot of type of stuff, VO3 is not too bad either. It's just with the sound, but for the most part, um, in the sense of a lot of other stuff, I do like it. Just a little bit better with the high on it because it just feels like it just feels a lot better. Like, I don't know, it just seems crisper and it just seems a lot better to me. Okay, let's see how these otters turned out. All right, so our otters turned out fantastic. And there you go. So, thanks. So there you go. That's my review of GenSpark. It's really, really good. I just want to like. There's a question of like with. I was looking into something else, but go now. VO3 is working, so it must have been like a temporary glitch. But cool. So now I got VO3, so I'm gonna probably experiment with that too. But yeah, that's the review. Thanks again for the for Eric and the team to give me a chance to do this. And yeah, definitely way better. There's a couple of competitors. Manus is their competitor, but so like in the sense of that, like they're starting to add other features, but like I think GenSpark like was one of those like low key type of under the radar type of things. So again, competitor wise, I think like in the sense of like an MOE, definitely GenSpark in a way has an edge due to the fact of it is a super agent, as they state right here. But in the sense of an MOE, I think I think it has a lot of good advantages, and at the moment, obviously, it is leading. It has very good coding capabilities too, as you can see with when making the slides and everything. So I would have to say it is one of the best in the market. There's some other ones that I've also used, but just for the sense of like this, it's really good. They also have they've also used a lot of interesting. So their artifact system to build a lot of the stuff is based off Claude, which I do like. So I noticed Opus there, so looking like the Sonnet or Opus build, which is actually really good, because Claude in the sense of building stuff is actually one of the best builders out there, and it has a lot of potentiality. So, and then I don't know, GPT is interesting, but I don't know. I think that there's a little bit better generation for a lot of other type of things, but again, that's just my personal opinion. I think Haiwan does a lot better type of stuff, but that's just me. But in the sense of like an overall MOE and like and all that type of stuff, I would have to say it's very solid and one of the best in the market. And obviously compared to its competitors, Manus and a couple of other people, I would have to say all in all, like if you haven't used it, I would definitely recommend it, because like the quality is amazing and a lot of other type of stuff. And again, another thanks to Eric and the team for helping me do this, because I've been wanting to review this for a while. It's been definitely on my on the to-do list for a while, and I'm glad that I had a chance to do like a really good full review and like do everything. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, Mr. Z signing out.